Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. I'm the Mysterious JG, and we are starting the first side mission, which is Death to Bandits. We're dressed as a ninja, although we're covered in blood, and we are doing, basically we're fighting our way through the same village we were at before, but there's a different placement of the same kind of bandits. And I'm having to remind myself that what I've seen before is not going to necessarily... Thought I could get a jump on him, but it did not work. Luckily this guy won't notice a dead body. He's not that observant. But I managed to take a hit against a regular enemy, which almost always annoys me, as I'm trying to stealth my way through in my super sweet ninja gear. Didn't do as much damage. Yeah, I really should be probably leveling up my power more, or strength more, if I'm going to keep using axes rather than trying to split points between ninja and spirit. But it is what it is.
I want those stones, and I'm willing to break a lot of bones. And Bullseye is ready.
I see you, buddy. Oh, yourself. Damn. That didn't go well at all. That went really poorly. I need 2 elixirs after that. I should be learning some skills, actually. Because I've got a whole bunch of axe skills that are not learned. Spins your body and your axe. See, I don't know if I'm going to be using that one. Follow up a combo with a jumping slice that knocks the enemy into the air. See, some of these things I haven't learned yet. I don't really know that there's any point in learning. Alright, I gotta think about this stuff off screen. For now, I'm trying to just get through the level. Sure, somebody's screaming about suboptimal, all these key points not getting used, etc. I was wondering about this. Because this place doesn't have an enemy in it regularly, but it would be a great place for an ambush if you weren't expecting one. It's a lot of spinny moves. Daruna? Doing a lot of dodging and evading, which is what I need to learn, probably. I've got maximum inferiority. Damn it. Damn. Got distracted by maximum familiarity. Now we're both almost dead. Ooh. Oh, mission complete. Oh, okay. He was the guy. Alright, well, okay then. I didn't anticipate that he was the guy, but I guess that makes some sense. Let's clear out the rest of this, and let's get out of the level before we push our luck here. Because I think we can replay it. And that will allow me to get the, like, there was a revenant or remnant or whatever they're called, the gravestones. I can go do that later. That's fine. I got you. So that's a quick little mission. There weren't a whole lot of shrines to be found. Marvelous work, just as I expected. The villagers were overjoyed. They certainly have met with a string of misfortunes of late. Let us hope this was the last. So reward-wise, I got no, whatever I got, it's gone now. And now I can either replay Death to Bandits or I can do Isle of Demons. But it looks like if I want to continue things, I got to go to Deep in the Shadows. Spirit iron fragments, quality leather cords, quality ingots, and no. Oh, we have our Twilight missions: the Crimson Fortress mission level 195, and an Ominous Cavern mission 20. In theory, I should be able to do this. I just did. Well, that was level 10. Should I be reading about those more first, though? Let's do Death to Bandits again real quick. I'll read up on Twilight missions before attempting any. They're supposed to be way more difficult. Higher risk, higher reward, that sort of thing, but I already had some difficulty dealing with the demons in this level, so... I didn't really look at whether Death to Bandits unlocked anything cool for me, because in order to learn skills, you need to defeat... you have to clear certain missions to learn different skills. I'm looking for new things that are available to learn that were not available before. Like ninja stuff. Storm kunai. Again, I probably want to concentrate on doing that stuff off screen with a little bit better preparation. For now, this yokai should be back, so let's take him on again. Whoa, 2 hits, huh? I was trying to do a key thing to clear out his little Yomide zone, and 2 hits killed me, because that's the thing. Hot ring, fun experience of pushing in the hot ring. 2 hits kills me, so stop getting hit. That's pretty much what I gotta do. Got him with a couple of shuriken, which was fun. Got some bandit axes and stuff. Mostly I just wanted to kill that guy because he seemed like a jerk. Alright, Takes us into the cave of not a whole lot going on. Wonder what the minimum number of dudes we can kill is around here. Well, we haven't killed anyone that we can reset. I'm curious about the blessings. Okay, so it is the blessings you already have for this zone. You can't find the little green dudes, but the ones that you found when you cleared the main story mission apply. So that makes sense. So let's try to take the path of least resistance. Let's just try to get to that guy and kill him again. Oh, there's a dude here I forgot about. This is some big, dumb, slow axe guy like us. He was surprisingly annoying to us before. So let's take him out properly. Okay, we got 2 water amulets. I think they were like really rare special items. Nah, that guy's just carrying around piles of them. Okay, so it's just gonna... You're just gonna waste all my arrows. Dodging around like a fiend. Freaking guy making me use my elixir. Okay. Well, if we can beat this mission again before I call it a video, I'll be pretty pleased with our progress overall. Oh, I got detected by somebody. Oh, you. So I should be more careful. If I play through this level off screen, I will eventually learn the enemy placements. Which is exactly how you're not really supposed to play these games. You're supposed to always be living on the edge, and the best game design has ones where you can't really know what's coming and blah blah, but now be a cheapo and learn enemy placements is fine. You really don't get that much out of those unless you hit them right in the head and they don't see it coming. What a way to die, because that is going to kill me. Oh man, that was annoying. Because like as soon as I lost all my stamina, I realized I was going over the cliff. Just lame, very lame way to go. Well, hopefully I can be a little more clever getting out of here. So there's a whole bunch of enemies I've been avoiding so far, at the cost of having to fight this guy, because I haven't figured out how to sneak up on him. But if I can get good at killing him, then that won't matter. Suddenly I lost my sound, and it's because of the headphones, not the game. Is there any way to get around him without being noticed? Maybe he doesn't look that far over here. Yeah, looks like that could be a thing. So we know we've got to deal with this guy. So just not dealing with him at all is our path of least resistance. And there was this guy who unexpectedly killed us when we had been doing so good. So let's make him pay. I hope. Go. And he deserved it. Yeah, if I stick with this path, don't want a whole lot of guards over here. Thought somebody heard me, but maybe I was wrong. That door is closed, so hopefully nobody cares too much about what's happening out here. If I wait for this. From above if I can. Didn't get as big a damage bonus for attacking from behind as I thought I'd get there, but I got something out of it. Again, pretty damn close to the end of this level. I went with the much more of a stealthy, kill as few enemies as possible approach this time, which worked out fairly well. Meanwhile, the boss of the level is on the other side of a thin wooden wall, not noticing all the smashing noises. Luckily, that guy didn't notice the sound of that. He just lost his helmet, but he doesn't take any damage from it, because why would he? Oh, he changed stances. That's their little verbal cue that he's changing stances. Okay. Roaring gun ammunition. I could kill this guy now. Or I could be more conservative. Go. I was trying to be kind of a dick about it. Use all the stuff that I got at the end. But that is the mission complete. I just got some more gear for it. So I could push my luck and try to defeat a Revenant. I think maybe I will. Although it doesn't seem to want to let me now. Because I've already cleared the level, it won't let me do this? That's weird. I wouldn't think that would matter. Are there more enemies around here? Huh, well that's blocked off. And the little paths that you used to jump down here are blocked off, so never mind, this is... So there's a... I didn't really explore the level thoroughly, but it looks like it's, it is a closed-off, self-contained version of that first level, because you can no longer go down here. Okay, it won't let me deal with this. I feel like we're a little on the short side to call it a video, but at the same time I know I've had other videos go long, so, let's find another person or two to kill. Or we'll see if all the other enemies are gone now. Because it won't let me fight that Revenant. So maybe the other enemies of this zone are gone. Well, oh, you know what? This would be an even shorter cut to get down there, unless these paths are blocked off. This looks like something that would normally be lootable. I'm starting to suspect that once you defeat the boss of the area, you don't get to do anything else. Because clearly, some of these buildings would have enemies in them. Being allowed to search for travel amulets and stuff. Oh, I see. He's like bowing down. Am I allowed to murder him in cold blood? No. Alright, so once you defeated their Bandit King, Bandit Keith, Bandit Keith the Bandit King. So this is not a dead guy who is, this is a guy who is bowing down. Gotcha. Alright. Still don't know why I'm not allowed to fight Revenant, but, hey. I feel like I should be allowed to fight Revenant. Even if I've lost track of where they are. He was right here, isn't he? I guess the Revan has now bowed down to my skills as well. Okay. We will end the mission. So all you're allowed to do is go find those little bodies that have yellow spirits that give you items. I mean, I could go explore the level. I guess I should have. That would be a great way to scout where all the enemies are if you want a quick run towards where the boss is, if you happen to know. And in the interest of full disclosure, I was reading just a little bit about how side missions work and happened to see that the very first side mission, it says you basically do the level backwards, so I was making my way towards the beginning. Although there was a whole other path I could have tried to explore that we saw before up in like the mountains, which I didn't. So you can continue to do Death to Bandits, but now that we've cleared it, I think we just get the same shit over and over, probably. Which means whenever we're ready to... whenever we're ready to get a move on, we probably want to go to the next main story mission. DLC items, summon visitor. I'm offline somehow. And an ability that we have not unlocked. I can change Guardian Spirit, but can I? It didn't seem like I could. I only have Kato. I can't get anyone else right now. Hidden tea house. It seems like there's things like setting skills that I'm not being allowed to work with right now. Hey, person. Like, I'm not allowed to learn skills on this screen, which seems odd. Oh, except that I can do it right here. Duh. So I've got 12 ninja skill points, 6 Onmyo skill points, and a whopping 22 samurai skill points I'm not using. So I mostly use high and medium stance, but I guess I could be getting skills for other stances. Follow up a combo with a jumping slice that knocks the enemy into the air. And I'd need that to unlock a passive skill that I can't get anyway. And I guess that'd be useful in sneaking up behind guys. There's just so many missions I need to clear before I'm allowed to do anything. I guess flux is a basic thing you're supposed to get. Like, I'm not doing it, but all the strategy that you read says you should be switching stances while to get even more back using flux somehow. Spins your body and your axe. Gradually increases the speed of your spin. So I haven't been using this because this just seems like a great way to get yourself killed, but I don't know, might be super useful. And these are ones that I want to get, but I don't know what mission you have to clear before you're allowed to get them. Well, I need to get this axe damage boost once. I need it to be available anyway, so I might as well grab that. Unless I'm going to use this move, I don't really want to unlock it. Low key. Activates and recover full ki from ki pulse, raises the damage. I guess I should have that in case I want to start using the low stance more. Yeah, the whole enables you to use ki pulse when dodging I need for all stances. That's just the thing that you really should have. That's kind of neat. Follow up a combo with an upward slice. I guess if I'm going to use axes, I probably will end up unlocking all the axe stuff eventually, right? Sure. And here are ones that I would like to... passive ones I'd like to unlock, but I don't have the prerequisites, so... Now, even though I said I was going to specialize in Kusarigamas, I had a lot of fun with the big ass Odachi swords. I've had a lot of fun using these. So I might want to start learning more of their skills too. But mostly the axe timing is what I've been getting better with, so I should probably stick with it. At this point, I'm just kind of playing for time, because it's almost time to call it a video. Ninja skills, I've only got 12, because I've been unlocking all the ninja skills I could. Which has kind of led to me not having a whole lot of ninja skill points available. The Way of the Ninja Novice allows you to release 4 Makibishi, scatter them on the ground. Oh, so I've unlocked this. Paralyzing Shuriken, Medusa Powders, which paralyzes enemies. Interesting. So these are things I couldn't get before because I hadn't cleared that mission. Paralyzing Shuriken, Poison Shuriken. Blister Beetle powders. Because I did try to get Galnut broth. I haven't had that much luck using poison to kill things, but yeah, so Way of the Ninja Novice was preventing me from learning a lot of stuff. Which I can now learn. But I've only got 12 points to spend. So maybe I want to replace my Shuriken I've been throwing with Poison Shuriken. Or do I want to use Paralysis Shuriken? The real question is, how often do these things work? Because I was using that poison broth on my sword and hitting stuff repeatedly, and nobody ever got poisoned. Or they rarely got poisoned. Like, I know that enemies got poisoned because I eventually it worked enough times that I saw what the indicators were on screen, but it also made it apparent, oh, all those other times I was hitting guys and then they were just dying, I was just killing them. They were not getting poisoned. Suppose I could also look and see what are prerequisites for other things. So the Medusa powder is a prerequisite for paralytic ground fire traps. That's kind of neat. So an enemy wanders into something and gets... Here's the toxic version of the same. So I have to decide, do I like poison or paralysis? After throwing a shuriken, prepare the assign button for another shuriken. Increases shuriken damage by 6%. If that applies to all shuriken, then that's something I want eventually as a passive. So I know I want to get this just to unlock it. Although shuriken don't do that much. Ooh. Increases recurrent damage dealt by 10%. I don't know what that means. Increases elixir that can be carried by 1. Oh, I love all the passive ones for sure. Increases ninjutsu capacity by 4. You know, I've done it now. Now I don't have enough to get everything I wanted. I shouldn't have gotten... Arrows can be carried, bullets can be carried. All these passive things I've been waiting for unlocked, and well, I might be spending more points on Ninja, even though I said I needed to switch over to Strength. Press triangle or square when guarding against an armed human enemy to take their weapon and perform a counterattack. Can only be used when barehanded. That looks really cool, but I imagine I would be terrible at the timing. It is a prerequisite for a barehanded increase. Recurrent damage. I don't know what recurrent damage means. Oh. That's boosting your poison. Well, okay, so I did a dumb thing, and I spent all the ninja points I accrued fighting through the first level over and over, figuring I'd eventually need all the early level prerequisite stuff. So I just don't have as many ninja points as I should have, even though I spent lots of ninja skill points. So what I'm feeling right now, even though it'd be good to carry more elixirs, I'm thinking recurrent damage 10%, and then get me some poison shuriken. Do I want toxic ground fire traps eventually? I like the idea of poison damage. I don't know what the higher levels of this even do. Maybe you're more likely to poison things. But we'll go ahead and get some poison shurikens and this is the splash damage to poison lots of enemies. Sure, let's just foolishly spend all of our points. Why not? So I don't think anything newly became available here, because whatever mission we need to complete to get these rolling, we haven't done yet. So other than maybe, I mean, I could just spend every axe point I've got. There's just nothing that big going on in my axe world. Yeah, I'm having fun with the ninja stuff, but I don't know that it's wise to put every skill point into ninja, and that's kind of where it's going right now. Alright, well that definitely got me to over 30 minutes. As a matter of fact, I kind of lost track of the time and blathered on for longer than I needed to, but we've got... I now know that I can do those side missions, and if something really cool and fun happens that I want to showcase on screen, I could just do the side mission again, and it's not going to be a problem. So, the next time I do anything that I'm going to bother to record, it will either be a Twilight mission, or more likely it'll be main mission Deep in the Shadows. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of Nioh, the tales of an Irish ninja who really should stop putting all his points into ninjutsu. Bye bye.